Welcome back to the garage, guys. I'm Damien. This is the Binder Builder, and for those who have been paying attention, I haven't been posting much. This is why. I started getting on the, what is this called? Footwell. I'm building that out, and I have plenty of information on this. I was about to do a video on it, but then I had some interesting news. But that's not all I did. Second thing is obviously the front suspension. The front suspension is on. And with the, the front suspension is on. Anyway, also got the steering in there. I got some tie rods coming, or some parts for tie rods so I can do them. I did that, put in the seats. That'll be coming up pretty quick. And so next and not least, I'm putting together the transmission. So lots of updates. Okay, so what is going on? Why am I doing all this? Why haven't I been posting? Well, frankly, let's get in here and talk about it. All right, these seats make me look fat because it just sticks out the belly. I can't argue. All right, so anyway, the reason I'm doing all of this stuff and not covering it in videos, I actually am covering it in videos. I'm just not taking the time to make the videos, and the reason is because we're moving. And we're moving to Wichita, Kansas. Why Wichita? Well, frankly, my grandbabies are there. I was surfing on our company website. I noticed a job alert came up, and it was in Wichita, Kansas, where my son lives, him, his wife, and our two grandbabies. And I thought, why not? See if I could get it. Well, that was 19 days ago. And I heard a week ago or less that I pretty much got it, and it's time to move. So all I know is that it's a lot easier to move a car when it rolls with everything attached to it than all the pieces. So I've been kind of busting my hump, getting the seats in, the suspension on. Now I'm working on the transmission and things of that nature. And so, yeah, I'll try to drop some really quick videos just to kind of keep the page or keep the channel going. And then when I settle in Kansas, I will go ahead and start editing the videos for real. But for now, I really need to get this thing put together. So that's what's happening. I'm sorry for those who have been missing my weekly uploads, but there's a good reason for it. Literally, at the last video I uploaded was the light bar redo or recap. And it was about that time I found out that I was leaving. So the last 2 weeks, I've been putting the suspension together, ordering parts to get the transmission together. I'm going to put the transmission in, hopefully. I'm going to have the engine bolted to the transmission so the whole unit can go. I got the suspension going together. I got all the parts coming that I need to bolt my bead locks on. I'm going to go run. Hey, if anyone, it doesn't. Well, no. If anyone has a line on some 35, 1050 or 1050 to 1250, 10 to 12 wide. And I don't care if it's wide. I know you don't want to have wide stuff, but whatever. At this point, I am looking for some tires. If you're a shop and you want to sponsor me, great. I will shout you out, as well as put your name in the back of my videos, as well as the front, probably during the intros and stuff. I'm going to start doing that with everyone who has helped me. I've paid for everything. Don't get me wrong. It's just people who've given me decent discounts. I'll shout them out for sure. Anyway, but yeah, that's what's going on. I am simply getting this thing together so that I can roll it onto a trailer or into a trailer and take it out there. We are looking for a spot in Wichita that has a 2-car garage. I'll park it in there. My wife will follow me in a couple months. She is a PA or physician associate, so it's not as easy for her to up and move. And so, yeah, it's going to take a little while. Plus, doctors typically give a lot more notice, providers give a lot more notice than, say, a McDonald's worker. So instead of 2 weeks or no notice at all, she already told her boss that, it's coming as soon as she gets a job. So, yeah, some crazy stuff happening. But yeah, I think you guys will enjoy some of these short little updates. You'll see everything come together. Hopefully, there, doesn't bore you to death. I'll get back to the long form videos as soon as I can. But other than that, chances are soon I'll be seeing you in Kansas instead of Little Rock, Arkansas. So, there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching. Like, subscribe, see all the updates. Oh, and all of my updates are on my Instagram. So go ahead and check out Instagram. If you're friends with me on Facebook as well, there is has all the bug pictures. But yeah, Instagram is where you'll see the latest and almost daily up-to-date stuff. Not really daily, especially right now as I'm doing all of this work. I've been doing daily and sometimes 3 or 4 times a week, all the updates that I'm doing. But a lot of the time I'm traveling and looking for a house in Kansas. So nothing on the weekends, things of that nature. But anyway, that's all I got for you today. Please like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. And I will see you on the next one. And I'll see you in Kansas someday. Actually, someday really soon. But anyway, and have a nice one. Like and subscribe. Catch you later.